Sit. How are you? Me too. Sit. All right, so the question at the center of my talk tonight is, what is a porta potty? And so last winter, I started trying to answer this question as part of a research project at the University of Cincinnati. And how would you answer it? Can you remember the last time you used one? So I asked 150 of my closest Facebook friends to fill out a 10-question online survey telling me what they thought. And I was amazed and alarmed and kind of disgusted by all of their responses that led very much back to this image here. So when asked to define and describe a porta potty, one honest individual called it a portable toilet that leads to the depth of hell. They said they were so disgusted they would rather go to the woods with the animals than use a portable restroom. Someone else used 3 descriptors, including a temporary feces storage device, a place raccoons may call home, and even a brightly colored plastic portable restroom that smells strongly of disinfectant. Some people really went to extremes, including calling it the grossest place on earth, and also a location of pure desperation. Do you think they've seen the show Dirty Jobs? Other people were very straightforward. They called out the overwhelming smell, and then of course the visual of the origin of the smell. And one fitness-savvy, someone else just said it's an all-out disgusting experience, particularly if you have to sit down. But they conceded that it's much more private than digging a hole, and so in that way they love a portable restroom, although digging a hole feels much, much cleaner. Some people love porta potties, calling them an ingenious invention that allow you to go to the bathroom wherever you want, and simply convenience in a box. These are real answers. When I asked people if they were a squatter or a sitter, 55.8% of people said that they squat, but I realized that it was really good to have an other option because most men don't really do either. But amongst the others, beyond the men, there was a nester who said she puts down lots of toilet paper and then she'll sit down, and a self-proclaimed bisexual person who said they kind of judge it as they go. When asked what the worst things about porta potties are, the smell, the germs, looking down into the pit, all ranked on the top, but it was followed by lack of supplies, the size and the look, as well as the good other option. So in terms of other, one person was really afraid of being trapped and tipped, and someone else was completely convinced there's always someone outside listening to you do your business. So when asked what their very worst experience with a porta potty was, someone recounted a tale of when they were a child and going into one that was harboring a wasp nest. According to them, it's the scariest thing you can encounter while squatting over a stinky toilet. Another girl found them all around gross, that they're not right for squatting, the floor is wet and she's wearing sandals, she has to share it with men, and someone locked him in. Gross, 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 gross. And for others, a lot of people, the smell just came to mind. So they said, when I think of using porta potties, they just smell that smell of disinfectant and poop, and the horror of it just blocks the rest of their memories. They can't even think of anything. One particular individual conceded that he used his sock to wipe because there wasn't any toilet paper. He didn't say if he put it back on. And then I asked people if they had ever denied their bladder to evade a porta potty, and 69% of people said that they had. The other people were desperate. Someone called themselves a camel, saying that they'll do what they have to do no matter what, but that also sometimes this stops them from drinking beer. Sad. Just so that they can avoid using a porta potty. And then finally, someone was so excited about the fact that they do evade porta potties that they said, hell with it, I've gone to the woods to avoid using a porta potty. They've learned to squat very well, and they've taught their 5 kids to squat too. Can you imagine that Christmas card? So thank you very much for listening tonight. This all led to a great project where I got to redesign a porta potty, and it's been a blast. I'd love to talk to you.